What's up in the Smoky Mountains? I'm here in the Smoky Mountains on a retreat. I'm with the Francis Asbury Society, and we have had retreats here for over 30 years, since the 80s. And I'm one of the speakers along with some others, and I feel challenged as we look into the book of Acts, what God has done. I want to share these 3 challenges with you in 3 minutes. Ready? First, I see that God is on the move. We've been hearing that from our presenters, that in the book of Acts we see God on the move, that he's moving in and among that culture that was pressing in and persecuting Christians, persecuting those who were following Jesus. But the Holy Spirit ignited them, and they were fires of hope and fires of joy and life in communities near them and way far away from them. That God moved and shook the culture and the people. Sometimes I feel our culture is giving us so many messages, and I read bad news all the time. Where is God? Do you ask that question as well? But I believe that God is working in and among us now, even now, and I want to see that. I want to go with him, don't you? Secondly, I am challenged to have a God-sized vision. And I feel right now my vision has gotten too small, too comfortable, too much within my sight and what I myself can do. But today I feel challenged to expand that vision. In Acts, God had a huge vision. When Jesus left, he left the responsibility to 12, that turned to 120, that turned to 3,000 and 5,000, and this growing number of people were challenged to carry out the vision of God. I want to be one of those. I want to see what God is doing in the world and go with him. What is your vision? Is your vision God-sized? Would it be just impossible if it weren't for God? An act of God for this to happen. That's what I want to be part of. And thirdly, I feel challenged to go to the sick, the poor, and the needy. So in Acts we see that the apostles and the early church and early believers went always, like Jesus did, to the sick, healing the sick, casting out demons, touching the poor, and going to those who otherwise might be forgotten. And I want to be one of those, don't you? Sometimes I feel too comfortable and too insular, and I want to get involved and go to those who are sick and needy and poor. Don't you? Will you join me? One of our presenters said, well, let's get in the ready position. And I want to be in the ready position. Don't you? Let's go with God, in the power of the Holy Spirit. And actually, I have to speak very soon, so I'll talk to you later. God bless you.